Hi everyone, it's Veronica, and I am here with episode 6 of my Heartfelt Creations Collab with Poetspice. This is a year-long collaboration we started in January, and this is where we're using Heartfelt Creations products to create whatever we choose to create for this collaboration. There are other crafters who are participating, so you will find their links in the description box. I post on the 30th of each month. You can post on the 10th and the 30th. So in order to know what the other crafters are doing, you will have to follow them each month to see when they're posting. But I only post on the 30th of each month. So let me jump right in with what products I use to create today. I use the Swiss Dots embossing folder. These metallic dots, these are very old. I got these from Joann's years ago. Some enamel dots from Michael's. Some Want to Scrap bling. This is a paper tray ink set, and it is called Flower Fusion 6. And they are very small stamps. I used the Thanks a Latte from the Jaded Blossom coffee break set. I used the 1/2 inch circle punch. 1.5 inch, I'm sorry. Some Stampin' Up! Real Red ink. The Memento Rich Cocoa and the Tuxedo Black ink. I used the Tim Holtz Vintage Photo Distress ink. And what I used from Heartfelt today were stamps and dies. And I used the... this is, out of this set, I used the cup, the spoon, and the I Love You Latte, the stamps, and the coordinating dies. And also this background stamp. All right, I created cards today, and I am truly making my way through that paper pad. You know, initially it was really hard for me to cut into it, and now not so much, so I'm just really proud of myself. And what I'm trying to do is keep pieces to use later, because it did have lots and lots of cut aparts in there, which was great. So I'm certainly holding on to those for later use. All right, this is the first card that I created. This is a 6x6 card. This was on one of the pages, so I just fussy cut that out and attached it. You cut off part of the card in the front. This was on a cut apart, and I just cut the circle out of that and then just layered the card with different paper. This stacked coffee cup piece actually had something else on the other side because their papers are double-sided, but it wasn't any rhyme or reason to it to line up with what I had here, so I just cut another piece and backed it with that. So that is card number 1. All right, and then this one. And when I say a cut apart makes an A2 card, it does. This entire piece right here was a cut apart. And this is where I stamped the Jaded Blossom stamp. And here, this was cut, they had some word strips in there, so I just cut this one off. And I don't have a Snow Rider pen, but I had the Snow Tex, which I did not show you that. This is the Snow Tex that I used. And you just put it on and let it dry. So that was all I did to that card, which I thought turned out pretty cute. And then just added some pattern paper inside. So that's a nice thank you card. This one kind of veered away from the colors of the actual paper collection and just used red, white, and black. All of this, the ribbons, the buttons, all of that I had in my stash. This is that I Love You Latte die in the cup. I used my Copics to color the flowers. The Swiss Dots embossing folder, and here are the metallic dots. And this stamp from me to you. I did not take that out, and now I can't remember what I got it from. Sorry about that. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, and this is the inside. I just layered more of the paper inside. So that one turned out pretty cute, and I just used regular red thread here in the button. All right, and then this one, which I think is one of my favorites, that's the background stamp. And I use Copics here again to color the spoon and some of the lettering. And then I cut out another, one of the cups from the one of the pages in the paper collection. And this is that paper tray ink twine. I don't even know if they sell that anymore. It just lasted so long, I still have it. Now, these cards are Pinterest inspired cards. And here, okay, card. All right, there we go. Again, that's a piece from one of the cutouts. So it makes beautiful, beautiful cards. But this is really one of my favorites right here. All right, that's that one. And this last one, this is where the card becomes a gift. One of the cut aparts here. So you don't have to do anything because, of course, they're already colored in. These are little paper flowers that I had in my stash. I used a doily. Another one of the word strips, cut that apart and just layered paper. And then inside, this is the gift part of it. So I'm going to let you see that. Let's start with the bottom. Here, this was just a pocket. Well, I made it into a pocket. I didn't glue it all the way down. This is one of the cutouts. Here you can write your note. This was one of the cut aparts. I just slip that in there. And then here, I made a little fold out where you can add photos here and a gift card here. And that's the back of it. I thought that was pretty cool. Makes it a little heavy, but it's okay. A Ghirardelli chocolate, and of course I had to use blue. One of the tags, one of the cutouts, and another cutout. So I thought this turned out pretty cute as well if you just want a quick gift to give to a friend. And that's how that one turned out. So, of course, you create your pocket here. But I thought that was really cute. All right. Those are my creations for this month's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I would love to hear your comments. And if you know someone who has not tuned in, invite them along. I really would appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Jamie, again for the collaboration. I'm really enjoying this. It's getting me to use my Heartfelt products. Thank you all again. Happy crafting.